Hey guys, Kevin the Patriot Punk here, and today I thought I'd do a video showcasing my latest comic book purchases. I'm going to dedicate this video to Capn Cummings and Diversity in Comics. They are two YouTubers who are doing God's work, fighting the left-wing takeover of the comic book industry. You know, I collect a lot of stuff. I collect guns, I collect coins, I collect glass like this Murano piece here. But comic books are my favorite thing to collect, and I have a collection that puts most others to shame. One thing about my collection is I only buy key books. Those are first appearances, first issues, important storylines, and variants. And I buy stuff that's in really good condition. It's got to be like near mint or I won't even touch it. And this giant size Thor is a great example of that. I got this about 2 weeks ago, and it's just a great book. It's the first issue, and it is in really good condition. Most of these giant size books are cracked on the spine, and this one's not. I mean, it's a great book. This is a book I picked up about 3 weeks ago. It's Marvel Premiere Iron Fist 21, and it is in awesome condition too. Awesome cover. I mean, it's almost perfect. It's just a great book. And that condition means a huge difference in price. This book in average condition is probably $30 or $40. In this condition, it's like $150. Here's an Amazing Spider-Man first issue from the 1990s, and this is a variant cover. And I don't buy a lot of modern books, but I do buy them if they are key books or if they are variants. And this is both. It's a first issue and it's a variant. And it's probably $150. Sort of an expensive little book for a modern book. Guardians of the Galaxy #1. This is not an expensive book. It's the 1990s run of Guardians of the Galaxy. But it is a cool book to have in a collection. And I think Guardians of the Galaxy is only going to get more popular. This is Uncanny X-Men 124, and I love this book, and I bet you can't guess why. Of course, it's because they're fighting a communist, and it's proof that Marvel wasn't always run by commies. And this is also a key book, and it's in awesome condition. This is probably like a $200 book in that condition. Ninja Turtles #1 with Image Comics. It's not the first Ninja Turtles, but it is the first Image comic Ninja Turtles, so it is a cool book to have. It's only like a $30 book too, so it's one worth picking up. Captain Marvel #1. This book is awesome. This is the first appearance of Carol Danvers, or Carol Manvers as they call her. And this was really the book that launched the SJW feminist wave of Marvel Comics. And it is a valuable book too. It's a first appearance of a popular character, or at least Marvel says she's popular. I don't think she actually is, but, you know, it's gone up in value quite a bit lately. Brave and the Bold 200. This is an awesome book. It's the first appearance of Katana and Power Girl. It's also a large book, so it's got that good spine on there. Yeah, this is a key book, and it's a good book to have. Amazing Fantasy 15. This is a reprint. The real Amazing Fantasy 15 sells for like $500,000. But even the reprints from the 90s are getting up there in value. This book is probably like a $30, $40 book. New Mutants 75. This is not an expensive book. This is like a $5 book at the most. But I've been buying New Mutants stuff like crazy lately because New Mutants is a series that's way undervalued. This is the series that gave us Deadpool, it gave us Cable, it gave us the X-Force, and they're coming out with a New Mutants movie and an X-Force movie soon. So I've been buying as much New Mutant stuff as I can because I think it will go up in value. The Punisher Warzone #1. Awesome book, awesome cover. Not a really expensive book, probably $60 or $70 in this condition, but still, really cool book. This is awesome. Avengers 54. I got this about 2 months ago, actually. But this is the first appearance of Ultron, and this book is as close to mint as you can get with these older books. It's a 12-cent copy, just an awesome cover, and probably a $250 book. Amazing Spider-Man 155. Not an expensive book, but awesome condition and a really cool cover. Amazing Spider-Man 299. This is a key book. This is the book that came out right before Spider-Man 300, which is the first Venom, arguably. And it's a great book to have. Probably like a $60 book. Spider-Man 268. Not an expensive book, but I love these black suit Spider-Man covers, so I picked it up. Thor #337. I bet a lot of you guys know this book. It's the first appearance of Beta Ray Bill. Awesome book. Beta Ray Bill picked up Thor's hammer. He was the first person to ever do that. And yeah, this is a great book. Underrated book, I think. New Mutants 100. I've been buying this book every chance I get. This is the first appearance of X-Force. To give you an idea, New Mutants 98, the first appearance of Deadpool, that book sells for thousands of dollars in some cases. I mean, it's selling between $200 to $1,000, but some of them sell for more than that. And this book is the first appearance of X-Force, and it only sells for about $10 to $20. So I've been buying every copy of this I can find lately because I think this book is way undervalued. X-Men 221, awesome Wolverine cover, important story arc, and yeah, this is a pretty expensive book too. Another New Mutants 100. Like I said, I've been buying this every chance I get. Awesome cover, important story arc, and last issue too. It's the final issue of New Mutants, so on top of being the first X-Force, it's the last issue. Iron Man number 219. This book is amazing. This is about as close to mint condition as you can get. It's probably like a 9.8, and you never find that with white cover books. This is the first appearance of Ghost, who's going to be the new bad guy in the upcoming Ant-Man movie. So, yeah, if you can find one of these books, you should buy it. X-Men 132, First Hellfire Club, important key book. Awesome Claremont book there, too. X-Factor 25, this is one of the Apocalypse books. Also an awesome book. This book here, I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen this cover. This is Wolverine number 8 with the iconic Fix-It Hulk and Wolverine in the chef's outfits or the waiter outfits. Awesome condition book. Awesome cover. Probably like a $100 book. Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., number 14. I love these old Nick Fury books, so I pick them up whenever I can find them. And this one was in awesome condition, especially for a white cover. This book here is iconic. This is the Dark Phoenix X-Men 135. This book in this condition is probably $200-something, if not more. And this is an important book because the new Dark Phoenix movie is going to come out. That's going to be the next run in the X-Men franchise. Wolverine 33. It's not an expensive book, but it has the claw coming out of the ground there. So really a cool cover, and I picked it up. Secret Wars number 8. I got this about a week ago, and this is the second appearance of Venom, or the first, depending on who you ask. And yeah, it's just a really cool book. Probably a $200 book. Journey into Mystery number 123 with the Mighty Thor. This is an old book, guys, and it's in awesome condition, so I grabbed it the second I saw it. It was just really cool. Iron Man number 5. Great cover, great book, and probably undervalued. This is probably like a $300 book right now, but I grabbed it for a little bit less than that. Batman 406. Awesome cover, awesome looking book. It's a key, but I don't know why it's a key. I forgot. Batman Adventures number 1. This is the same series that gave us Harley Quinn, and this is an awesome cover. And I grabbed it. It's probably like a $15, $20 book. Not expensive, but I think it's undervalued. Detective Comics 850. Just an awesome cover. Key book. It's a more modern book, so it's not really expensive. Probably $15, $20. This is a cool book. I found this in a thrift store. Excalibur number 86. This is the first appearance of Pete Wisdom, the guy who was in the Deadpool movie as Peter. Really cool book there. Marvel Comics presents Wolverine number 1. Awesome Wolverine color. Undervalued book if you ask me. This book should be about $100 and it's only worth about $25, $30. So really cool book to have. Undervalued big time. Inhumans number 1. Also a book that's undervalued. I picked this one up recently for about $100, but it's probably worth a little more than that in this condition. And Deadpool number 2. This was the last book I picked up recently. And this is a cool book, probably like a $40, $50 book. I didn't pay $50 for this one, though. It does have that on the price tag there, but I got it for a little bit less. But still, cool book. Anyway, yeah, I've got quite a bit of stuff. I've got a lot more modern books in this box than I usually buy. A lot of my stuff is Silver Age, stuff like these over here. Silver Age key Marvel books. But lately, I've been buying a lot more newer books, and you know, they have some good value to them.